I love doing these videos because I get real questions from companies, maybe like yours. The one I got in the last month is supplier assurance. What is that? So that's what the video is about today. In previous videos, we've talked about scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions. And if you can picture that chart in your mind, I'll put it on the screen right now. You can see scope 1 emissions is your own emissions from your business, scope 2 is purchased, and scope 3 is up and down your supply chain. Well, think about scope 3. The reason that you're likely being asked for your ESG or sustainability score, policies, metrics is because you're in a bigger company's scope 3. We're focusing on how your company can meet some stringent requirements set by Supplier Assurance. Supplier Assurance is a company dedicated to setting high standards for assessing companies for compliance around sustainability. So the reason you might see Supplier Assurance is that maybe your large customer has asked you to prove that you are sustainable as a business, and they asked you to hop into a portal and answer some questions. And that company is called Supplier Assurance. Let's get into the video. Let's learn a little bit about how you can meet these requirements, prove it, be transparent, and then move on with business. It not only enhances your reputation to say that your company has been certified through a supplier assurance, but it also probably opens some doors for more significant clients down the road. So what requirements might you have to meet? Well, the first is quality control. This would be implementing some kind of quality assurance process to make sure that your products are consistent or your services are consistent. So somebody like me could guide you through regular inspections or making sure you're adhering to industry standards. This could be policies, for example. The second is regulatory compliance. You may have to comply with laws or regulations in different areas that you operate. And a team could help you navigate these safety standards, like a health and safety policy with particular aspects. For example, fire safety, training on PPE, for example, all again following those environmental and social labor laws. The third is ethical practices, making sure your business is honest, you have fair labor practices, maybe anti-corruption messages, training, establishing a process to make sure you actually do this. And finally, 3 is sustainability. That's committing sustainable practices such as recycling, energy efficiency. You can list them off too. For example, another one I commonly see is responsible sourcing of materials. So again, you want to make sure that these practices are in place. Likely a lot of them are in place. And if they aren't, you need to figure out where the gaps are and get these things going so that you can meet Supplier Assurance's minimum requirements. If your large customer asks you to go into Supplier Assurance and fill out their sustainability survey, don't sweat it. It's nice and easy. Number 1, identify what you have. So get in their portal, figure out what do you already have and can answer yes to and upload, for example. 2 is where are the gaps. And then 3 is figure out who's going to be on point to create that new policy, for example, or run that new training. But definitely don't ignore this. It can help you keep your client. It can actually open up new markets for you if you're Supplier Assurance certified or compliant. And finally, it can actually be good for profits in that it could increase your revenue, but decrease your expenses because you are using less energy, for example, so your energy bills can go down. So overall, being good is good for business. So Supplier Assurance is just one portal that you may be asked to log into and prove your company's sustainability in and then get rated. There are others. I've mentioned them. I've done a few videos on them. One that comes to mind right now is EcoVadis. Another one is ISN, but there's plenty out there that your company may be asked to do because you're in the supply chain of a larger company. All right, I hope this video was helpful. If you ever need any help, definitely happy to help you. This Rock is an ESG and sustainability consulting firm located in Canada, but we serve customers all over the world. All right, I hope you're having a great day, and thanks so much again for watching.